And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we kick off our third and final game on day 2 of the 2025 Alabama American Legion State Baseball Tournament here on JockJive.com. On behalf of the owner, Robert Williams and Jason Thompson, here about an hour and 40 minutes behind schedule as we continue to pay tribute to Ozzy with Paranoid. This is a winner's bracket game with Shelby County Post 555 and Foley Post 99. So both of these teams will be here tomorrow, as will Mr. James Hardy sitting in this seat. So both of these teams will be here regardless. Best video I've seen on Facebook in a long time actually happened about a month or so ago or more. Ozzy's son Jack is watching. His son is watching, and he sees Ozzy on TV. He's like, "Papa, Papa!" And he's jumping up and down. That was the cutest thing I've seen in a long time. Anyways, Foley is wearing the, I guess they call it digital camo, and it is going to be darn near impossible if they change because it looks like it's yellow numbers. Yeah, it's going to be impossible. But thankfully, because of Mr. Alan Phillips, we have the lineups for both teams. We'll start with Foley. They will lead off with Hayden Brazil, number 37, the shortstop. Cooper Watkins, number 3, is in left. Bryant Banks, number 2, is at third. Cleanup batters, Colby Jordan, number 14, in center. 36, Colton Watkins is at first. Ethan Bettner, number 8, is at second. 10 is Mitchell Tuberville in right. 28 is Brady Nichols, DHing for the pitcher Cohen Lambeth. 99 is Jamie Newts behind the plate. For Shelby County, from on the infield from left to right, from third to first, will be number 8, Brody Rascal. Number 22, Braden Carroll. 12 is Drew Allison. And Clinton Ritchie is number 15 at first. The outfield from left to right is Collier Smith, number 7. Number 6, Mason 6. And Sam Tolbert in right. Behind the plate is Jarrett Caun, C-A-U-N. I'm going to have to look back at my lineup card because my penmanship is bad. Number 18 is Baker Davis on the mound. Jarrett Caun, K-A-U-H-N, on that number 3 batter for Shelby. As we're going to get underway, looks like an hour and 42 minutes behind schedule. First pitch will be at 8:42 to Brazil, and that is outside for a ball. We're behind schedule because we had an hour and 14-minute rain delay in the bottom of the first of Game 1, and it was borderline biblical rain, folks. I mean, it was sheets. It was rolling in from side to side. But thankfully, because Troy has a turf field, it was able to drain fairly quickly. 2-0 the count. Missing outside for ball 3. That one is hit well to center, but the center fielder about 4 or 5 steps to his right, a step or 2 in, makes the catch. That is 6 out there for the out. Troy's up 3-0 at Charles Henderson in their game in the top of the second. Their game got started at 8. We were mentioning in our earlier broadcast, one of the guys from Troy who showed me just a stock photo of Charles Henderson's field. There's a big hill off to the right, and the rain can roll right onto the field, which might explain why they started at 8, swing and a miss. 0-1 pitch. That one is popped up out of play. 0-2. Pitch. One hopper to the second baseman. Up, over, and out for the 4-3. Allison to Richie. 2 down now for Bryant Banks at the third baseman. That one swung on and fouled off. That one hit high to right field. First base going out, second base going out. Second baseman will make the catch near the line, near the foul line. That, I believe, is Drew Allison. So a 3-up, 3-down, top of the first. Keep it right here so we can give you the batting lineup for Shelby County. They'll be facing Foley pitcher Cohen Lambeth. 12 is Drew Allison, the second baseman. 18 is the pitcher Baker Downs. Jarrett Kahn, number 43, behind the plate. Number 1, Sam Tolbertson, right. 22 is Braylon Carroll at short. Brady Rascal, number 8, is at third. Collier Smith, number 7, in left. 15 is Clint Ritchie at first. 6 is Mason Six in center. Looks like the score is now 3-1. I believe Hackelberg is batting in the bottom of the third against Troy. So again, that game starting about an hour late. I'm assuming because of the rain as well. So since he's here, shout out to Alan Phillips and his support of JockJive. Again, this is the Alabama American Legion State Tournament. Alan, are there different age groups, or is this just one age group?
The 3 age groups that we have here: junior varsity, and 19U.
So which age group is this?
This is our senior division, 19U.
The 19U division. Gotcha. So these are probably all most likely rising seniors or to-be college freshmen at various places. Primarily what?
You're correct, primarily.
Okay.
We have some college freshmen that are still age eligible.
Yeah. Gotcha. Okay. So 3 different age groups. This is the oldest of the 3 here. So both of these teams, I believe, as well as both of the teams at Charles Henderson, will be here tomorrow, win or lose, as these are both the 2 winners bracket games. So we'll be down, I believe, to 6 teams when we walk out of here tonight. So Shelby County will send up Drew Allison, Baker Davis, Jarrett Kahn here in the bottom of the first. Thanks to Alan for that score update up the road at Charles Henderson. And flailing out of the way, ball 1. Pitch is a ball. And a swing and a miss. 2-1 the count. Yeah, after that rain delay, it did drain very well. Like I said, all the water ended up in the on the warning track, which is the way it's supposed to work. I think they call it a gradient, where the water can just roll right off the turf, off the end. That is swung on and fouled up over our heads, 3-2. Pitch is a swing and a miss for strike 3. Baker Davis to the plate. Vaguely familiar, but I believe we have talked about Mr. Lambeth on previous broadcasts. Maybe Dixie Youth, maybe Showcase Series, not sure, but that name does sound familiar. Ball 1 to Baker Davis. So pitcher against pitcher here. That one is up and away, ball 2. Pitch up and in, ball 3. That one upstairs, a 4-pitch walk. The pitch low and away. To Khan, that is ripped into right field. It'll get down for a base hit. Play at second will be offline. I don't think the runner at second had anticipated a throw coming in. That throw was close. It was just offline. So Khan with the 1-out single. We have 2 on with 1 out. For Sam Tolbert, the right fielder. That one ripped into left field. They will hold the runner at third base. So the base is now loaded with 1 out. It's Braylon Carroll to the plate. Pitch is swung on and fouled off. That one swung on, fouled out of play again. Count 0-2. Bases are loaded here with Shelby County players. Baker Davis with a walk is at third. Jarrett Kahn with a single at second. Sam Tolbert with a single at first. As the corner infielders are in, and that is strike 3 called. So 2 out here for Brody Roskell. He's the third baseman. That one a ball. That one popped up left side. Third baseman giving it a look, but is going to run out of room. Count 1-1. Oh, 2 pitch. missing inside. Correction, count 1 and 2. Lambeth's 2-2 is a ground ball. Third baseman is going to be foul. The pitch is strike, 3 called. So Lambeth gets a pair of strikeouts after Shelby loads the bases. 1 inning in the books. We head to the top of the second. No score here on JockJive. Go to the top of the second. It is going to be Colby Jordan, Colton Watkins, Ethan Bettner, 4, 5, and 6 for Foley in a scoreless game. Hard hit ball into the 5-6 hole, a base hit. So we will know before this one's over the final on that Troy game over at Charles Henderson. Taking on, I believe it's Hackleburg. Both of these games are winners bracket games. The pitch swung on, fouled out of play. The pitch up and away, 1-1. Pitch is clubbed to right field, but it is slicing foul. It's one of the longer hit balls we've seen down that side. Again, no time limit on these games. They go 7 unless somebody wins by 10 after 5. Pitch walking. The runner is off. The ball is up. The throw down to second will not be in time. Good job by the second baseman backing it up. Two-two pitch. Hit down the left side. Foul. Two-two pitch. Inside for ball 3. Payoff pitch is fouled off. Three-two pitch outside, ball 4. So Foley with something brewing here in the top of the second. Ethan Bettner is the second baseman. That's a strike call. I want to give a shout out to the boss, Robert. He realizes that we're having a late day, or it's already been a later day, and he knows I've got a 2.5-hour drive home, so he's getting me a room tonight somewhere. So appreciate it, boss. The 0-1. Fouled off. 0-2. Yeah, I was not looking forward to driving these 2-lane roads home. From Gulf Breeze is about 2.5 hours. Problem is it's only interstate for about the first 30 minutes of it. I mean, it's fine taking those, roads in the daytime when obviously visibility is much better. The 0-2 pitch is upstairs. 1-2. Imagine Robert's going to be getting to sleep here before too long. Got a long day in Hattiesburg tomorrow. The pitch up and away, which is a good segue to tell you to please like us on Facebook. JockJive Sports is the address where we post all of our final scores when we're done. Robert also will have a weekly post of all of the action that we're doing for that upcoming week. Schedule's about to get real crazy. Not that it isn't crazy already. The pitch. Ground ball right side. First baseman will tag his base, and that's all it'll get. It'll be 3 unassisted. The runners will advance to second and third. 1 down here in the second. A lot of these baseball tournaments, a lot of showcase series events, a lot of Alabama Coaches Association all-star tournaments. Of course, we got the American Legion here this weekend. Finally get to start to do some football here in a few weeks. The pitch. Up and away, ball 1. The pitch, swing and a miss. 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Swung on. That's going to be fouled out of play to the left. Ball and 2 strikes. Troy University, part of the Sun Belt Conference. A really, really good baseball conference if you didn't know. May not be, quote unquote, as prestigious as the SEC or the ACC, but they did have a team in the College World Series Championship this year. Coastal Carolina lost to LSU. Coastal Carolina won one in the last 10 years. The pitch is a swing and a miss for strike 3. Covers a lot of real estate, too. I believe goes all the way from Texas State up to James Madison up into Virginia. So it's basically like Dixie Youth and Dixie Baseball. About a 11 or 12 state swath across the South. The pitch is a strike. Of course, in Louisiana, he got Louisiana Lafayette. Mississippi got Southern Miss. Of course, here in Alabama, you got Troy and South Alabama. Don't believe there is a Florida team in the Sun Belt. The pitch upstairs, in and out of the glove. And a run's going to score on the wild pitch. And Foley takes the game's first lead. Jordan coming in to score. Watkins going to third. Of course, Georgia Southern. Coastal Carolina, which I believe is South Carolina. James Madison, which I believe is in Virginia. I believe Old Dominion might be there too, the 1-1 pitch. But the point is, it's some really, really good baseball. If you're within driving range, you're bound to see some good baseball any weekend from March and April. That is a strike called. I was talking to Mitchell, the young man who's the student manager at Troy, saying that sounds like they were a little surprised that Troy did not get a regional bid. They won 39 games and won a series with Coastal Carolina. That is kind of strange. It's either there must have been a series. Actually, he said that they did not lose a series till the end of the year. Unless the Sun Belt as a whole was just not as strong this year. Not sure. The payoff pitch is swung on at. It's clubbed to center field. Drifting back, the center fielder backpedaling a few steps, makes the catch. Hit right on the screws. Nichols gave it a ride. But that will end the inning. Foley does get a run on a hit, and they leave a runner on. We head to the bottom of the second. It's 1-0 Foley here on JockJive.
Of Alabama Online, where legends log in. A tradition of excellence. Choose from over 100 affordable degree and certificate programs that fit your budget and schedule. Earn the same degree as you would on campus, with the same affordable tuition rate for every state. UA Online. Advance your career and change your life. Get started today at online.ua.edu.
Back to action here at Chase Riddle Field on the campus of Troy University, home of the Trojans. Shelby County will send up the bottom third of its lineup, starting with Collier Smith. Batting in the number 7 spot, wearing number 7, playing position 7, left field. I could see me winning Mega Millions tonight. The pitch, a swing and a miss. Did check my Cash for Life numbers. I won $4. Yay. So it'll be Collier Smith, Clint Ritchie, Mason 6 for Shelby County, and then Drew Allison will bats at anybody reach. Again, this is a winner's bracket game. Both these teams will be here tomorrow regardless. And it's a swing and a miss, 0-2 the count. He thought it was strike 3. The catcher, he just looked skyward like, oh, man, I threw down there because I didn't know the count. Well, the good news is he threw it right to the third baseman, and there were no runners on base, so it could always be worse. The pitch is a ground ball, hard hit ball, past the diving shortstop, a base hit. Collier Smith getting on. So again, James Hardy will make his way down tomorrow or tonight, not sure, as Clint Ritchie will bat. Runner is off. The throw is a strike. The throw down to second. Not in time. Almost got him on the swipe tag. But Smith in safely. Showing bunt, pulling back. It is a strike. And that's a swing and a miss. So bring up Mason 6, wearing number 6 in center field. That one hit to the second baseman, over to first in time for the out. That'll go 4-3, but the runner to third base now with 2 outs. Drew Allison struck out swinging his first time. That one low, ball 1. Up and away, ball 2. Up and away, ball 3. Pitch is strike 1 called. That one is strike 2 called. That one up and away, ball 4. So Allison drawing the free pass. Runners on the corners with 2 outs for Baker Davis as he looks to help his own cause here. Runner is off. They'll throw down. It's going to be cut off by the pitcher. They may have a play at third. And they got him. They picked him off. That was an intentional play. The pitcher cut the ball off. The runner from third got caught leaning the wrong way. So I guess it goes 1-5 for out number 3. So that means Baker Davis will lead off the bottom of the third, but we go to the top half first. 1-0 Foley on JockJive.
Of LBW Community College is a homecoming for me. It's where I began writing my future, and it's a blessing to come back and help students write theirs. LBW is home. I love how our campus has become a place for our community to come together. Families enjoying walks on campus to faculty investing in our students. There's a place for everyone at LBW. We try to ensure that every student has an opportunity to attend LBW and succeed no matter what career pathway they desire.
Update over from Charles Henderson. Troy is up 4-1, but Hackleburg's got the bases loaded. So I like Game Changer. Whoever created that, that's the greatest invention ever. Especially when it comes to my day job. Been the sports editor at the Gulf Breeze News 23 years now, and I have multiple teams playing on one night, and I can follow everything. And they even, the software will shoot out like a game report at the end that you can practically copy and paste it on a page. A swing and a miss. Funny thing was, I was debating on the way up here. You've got like Love's and Flying Pilots, place that you can wash some clothes on the way on your journey wherever you're going, and I didn't bring any, and now I should have because I'm spending the night somewhere. The 1-1 pitch is swung on, popped up, and out of play. And you're watching coverage of Day 2 of the 2025 American Legion Alabama State Tournament here on JockJive.com. Jason Thompson burning some somewhat midnight oil. Oh, and he's hit by a pitch. As Jamie Newt's hit by a pitch to open the inning. Hayden Brazil flew out to center his first time. So thanks again to the boss for getting me a room tonight, because I figured I can make it home in 2.5 hours. But it's getting late. The pitch is up for a ball. Like I said, I was weighing the option of driving west to Greenville and then going home that way. At least that way I'm on the interstate. Unfortunately, interstate doesn't run through Troy. That's a strike called. The dimensions here at Chase Riddle Field are 310 down each line, but there's at least a 20-foot high wall down the right side. And it's 400 straightaway center. The pitch is low. It's blocked by the catcher. Shelby County kind of has that Chicago White Sox look about it with the black and white. Minus the Sox logo on the front, of course. The pitch is strike on the outside corner, 2-2. Closing in on the start of football season. The SEC ought to be brutally tough once again. The pitch. Did a story on Alabama this past week. It's interesting. 90% of the teams in the country would kill to have a 9-3 season, but it's an off year in Tuscaloosa if you go 9-3. Must be nice to be spoiled by success. The 2-2. Up and away. That was ball 4. So he hit by a pitch and a walk to Brazil to lead off the top of the third here for Cooper Watkins, who grounded out to second base. And give a shout out to we've got a PA announcer to the right of us. He's in there in the main press box. We're off to the side, as you can see from the camera angle, the pitch. Obviously, these big-time, programs will have, like, little broadcast booths on both sides of the main press box for home radio and road radio or TV. The pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Took something off at 65 miles an hour. O2 pitch. A swing and a miss for strike 3. So Watkins goes down on strikes.
Number 2, Bryant Banks.
The good news is for the winner, they get to sleep in a little. They don't play till 2 tomorrow. But the loser plays at 11:30. The pitch is a strike call. Bryant Banks popped out to second his last time. And the 0-1 pitch to him is going to be low and away. Ball and a strike. So we're in our 8th hour of coverage today. Again, we did have an hour 14-minute rain delay, so there wasn't much going on in hour 2. Just watching the rain. The pitch is swung on and slicing foul into the bullpen. 1-2. And it was coming down, folks. It was like sheets, and it was, had a little sideways rain to it. Didn't see any lightning, though, thankfully. But we were in a weather delay longer than the customary 30-minute one. The 1-2 pitch is a chopper. Third baseman to his left. He bobbles it. It gets away from him, and a run's going to score. And there's nobody covering third. That's a tough E5 to give right there, but it does scoot away from the third baseman, allowing Newts to score, and allows Brazil to go first to third. Runners at the corners. It's now a 2-0 lead for Foley. Colby Jordan. Colby with a K. He singled and scored Foley's first run in the second. The pitch, high for ball 1. Runners off on the pitch. It's low and away and taking second without a throw. It's Bryant Banks. Colton Watkins, the on-deck man for Foley. And one upstairs, ball 3. Infielders coming in, looking to cut down the run at the plate. The 3-0 pitch is a strike call. The 3-1. Whoa, and the bat goes flying. Look out. Over the third baseman's head. Give the man a little stick 'em. Of course, like I said, it hadn't been raining for hours. Didn't affect this game at all, but like I said, we had us about an hour, 15-minute time limit, or rain delay, rather, which is why this game is still going on at 9:27. The payoff pitch is upstairs, ball 4, and they're loaded. Jordan to first, Banks at second, Hayden Brazil at third here for Colton Watkins. He walked his last time. Count now 2-0. Pitch is swung on and hit to center field. Center field on the run will make the catch. The runner does not tag. Now he does. May have a play at the plate, but they didn't see him. Ball was cut off by the second baseman. Might have had a shot at the plate. But Watkins will get the sac fly. Brazil comes in to score. It's now 3-0. Brazil was about a third of the way home, was able to get back to third, tag, and score. Says Ethan Bettner grounded out to first his last time. He takes strike 1. One and 1 the count. It's our third and final game of the day. I believe there'll be 3 more tomorrow. The 1-1 pitch at him when fouled off. 1-2. So the loser of this one will get Tuscumbia in the 9 o'clock game tomorrow. Daphne will get the Troy winner of the Troy game, the pitch. Outside ball 2. The Hackleburg Troy loser will get Daphne in the 11:30 game. Shelby County Foley winner will get the 2 o'clock game, the pitch. That's a wild pitch, gets away, and the runner will move up a base. At last word, Troy was up 4-1 on Hackleburg. That's at Charles Henderson, which is not too far from here, I've been told. The pitch is low, ball 4, and they're loaded once again. Bettner drawing the free pass. Mitchell Tuberville struck out last time. He's coming to the plate. More Aussie. Nothing wrong with that. It's what amazing. You know, he played his final show with Black Sabbath 2.5 weeks before he died. Like I said, I'm all of 53, so I missed out on the Black Sabbath days, but I have the greatest hits, Ozzy's greatest hits from his solo career. The Ozman Cometh, I think, was the name of it. I like Shot in the Dark. That's one of my favorite songs. Mitchell Tuberville, who struck out the last time, will bat with the bases loaded. Foley already up 3-0 here in this winner's bracket game. The pitch. Hard hit ball, shortstop has it. He'll pump and fire to first in time for the out. So Foley will leave them loaded, but they do add on with a pair. Head to the bottom of the third. 3-0 Foley on top here on JockJive.
Just about all Wayne Jones County. Diving catch at shortstop. Gross. Towards the gap. Diving catch in center field by Ben Aklinski. There is a shot towards deep short. Perhaps got it. Long throw over, and he got it.
We head to the bottom of the third in this winner's bracket game. It'll be Davis, Kahn, and Tolbert. 2, 3, and 4 for Shelby, who trail 3-0. It is up and in, ball 1. There's still Cohen Lamb is still on the mound. And I'm telling you, it is darn near impossible to see the numbers on those Foley jerseys. Pitch low, ball 2. That one a strike. 2-1. 3-1, rather. Strike 2 called. Payoff pitch is going to be low and inside, ball 4. So Davis drawing the free pass.
Now up to bat, number 43, Jarrett Kahn.
The pitch is a hard hit ball third. They might get 2. Going to second for 1. Over to first. That's a double play going. 5-4-3. That is Banks to Bettner to Colton Watkins on the 5-4-3. Sam Tolbert with a single his last time. Tolbert batting from the right side. The pitch is inside. Haven't got an update from Alan Phillips in a little bit. He's following along on Game Changer on that Hackleburg-Troy game going on at Charles Henderson. Pitch is a strike call. That one is a strike call, 2-2. That's a hard hit ball. It is foul, just foul. Full count pitch, swung on and missed for strike 3. So 3 innings in the books. We head to the top of the 4th. Foley up 3-0 here on JockJive.
Of Alabama Online, where legends log in. A tradition of excellence. Choose from over 100 affordable degree and certificate programs that fit your budget and schedule. Earn the same degree as you would on campus, with the same affordable tuition rate for every state. UA Online. Advance your career and change your life. Get started today at online.ua.edu.
And to the top of the 4th, it'll be 8-9-1 for Foley and Brady Nichols, Jamie Newts, and Hayden Brazil. Foley with a run in the 2nd, 2 more in the 3rd. They leave this winner's bracket game 3-0. Nichols lined out to center his last time. Pitch is ripped into right center for a base hit. So Nichols now 1 for 2. Jamie Newts was hit by a pitch his last time. Newtsy apparently is how you pronounce it. Sorry about that, Jamie. Neutze. Pitch is swung on and fouled out of play. The 0-1. High to the right side. Second baseman coming in, but the first baseman camping out underneath it will make the catch. 1 down. Hayden Brazil will bat for the 3rd time. He has flown out to center. He has walked and scored.
Now coming up to bat, number 37, Hayden Brazil.
The 0-1. It's the outside corner for strike 2. The pitch, airmail to the backstop. Close play at second after the ball bounced back to the catcher. That one will miss outside. Now 1-2. Pitch, a swing and a miss. Count now 2-2. Pitch is fouled off. The 3-2, that one hit high to the left side. Shortstop drifting into shallow left. Left fielder charging in. The shortstop will make the catch. We're out number 2. And it looks like we're going to have a conference on the mound. And we're going to have us a new pitcher when we get back here on JockJive. Jeff Hopwood is taking over on the mound for Shelby. Where's number 17? This is Cooper Watkins batting from the left side with runner on second. And now 2 outs in the top of the 4th. The pitch. Low for ball 1. One 0 pitch. Low for ball 2. The 2-0. Swing and a miss. 2-1. The 2-1 is hit high to left field. Left fielder on the run in foul territory. It's going to hit on the top of. Said I've mentioned it a couple times. I think it's batting cages. 2-2 the count. The 2-2 up and in, ball 3. Three-two hit into center, a base hit. They're going to send the runner around. The throw from center is on line, but it's going to be cut off. Throw coming home, and he's safe. The ball got dropped. The ball was on line and was cut off, and even with it being cut off, they still had a chance at the plate. So Watkins will get the RBI as Nichols comes in to score to make it 4-0. Ryan Banks at the plate. The pitch is fouled off. The 0-1. Foul tipped into the mitt. Strike 2. The pitch is hit high to right field. Right fielder several steps to his left and will make the catch. So that'll do it for the top of the 4th. We are halfway home in our 3rd and final game. Foley with another tally will go to the bottom of the fourth, up 4-0 here on JockJive.
Of LBW Community College is a homecoming for me. It's where I began writing my future, and it's a blessing to come back and help students write theirs. LBW is home. I love how our campus has become a place for our community to come together. Families enjoying walks on campus to faculty investing in our students. There's a place for everyone at LBW. We try to ensure that every student has an opportunity to attend LBW and succeed no matter what career pathway they desire.
Braylon Carroll will lead off the bottom of the fourth. First pitch, hard hit to the shortstop over to first. One pitch, one out. Carroll hit that one right on the screws, but right at his shortstop counterpart, Hayden Brazil. On the 6-3, one down here in the fourth. Brady Rascal struck out looking his first time. Pitch is in the dirt, ball one. Pitch. Hard hit ball down the line. That's a fair ball. Third baseman got a piece of it. It rolls away, and runner's thinking two. May have a play at second, and he is safe. Ball bounced away from the third baseman, Banks, but he put a throw right on second. And luckily for Rascal, he did not slide over the base. We've already seen that once today where the runner was safe at second, got there, but slid off the base. And I believe it was the second baseman kept the tag on smartly and got the out. I believe in that case you would get credited for a double because you were safe. You got there before the ball, but then you slid past the base and were tagged out. Not sure how an official score would read that, but that's how I would read it, the pitch. Popped up. Left fielder on the run, center fielder on the run. It'll be the center fielder. Oh, and the ball is dropped. The ball is dropped. That's going to be an E8. So runners at first and second. So Shelby County trying to get back in it. In prime position here is Clint Ritchie to the plate. He struck out his last time. Hopwood batting in Ritchie's spot. And that is fouled off. The 0-1. Up and away, 1-1. That one hit high down the left side. Third baseman giving it a look, but it'll drop foul. The pitch. Low, ball 2. Two balls, 2 strikes. 2 on and 1 out here in the bottom of the 4th as Shelby County looking to get back in this. They trail 4-0. That's up and away for ball 3. The pitch. Up and away, ball 4. And they are loaded. Mason 6 at the plate, and he takes strike 1. Base is full of Shelby County players. Corner infielders for Foley looking to come to the plate with it. And a swing and a miss, 0-2. It's a check swing foul. The pitch, that one hit into center field. Center fielder on the run. Catch is made. Runner tags. The throw will come all the way to the plate, be late. And Shelby County on the board is 6 with the fly out to center. Deep enough to plate Rascal. And deep enough to move Collier to third. 4-1 now. The pitch. Strike it. Trying to do the delayed steal, see if they could push that run across. Foley doesn't bite on it. It is 0-1. We'll see if Richie gets moving again. He does. Pitch is low. He will take second base this time without a throw. Pitch up and away, 1-1. That one a strike. Now 1-2. The 2-2. Gonna miss low and away. Count now 3-2. Pitch up and away, ball 4. As Drew Allison draws the walk. Shelby's got him loaded for Baker Davis, who has walked twice. Shelby wouldn't mind a third walk right here, but would love a hard hit ball to the outfield, and even better one to the gap. The pitch is swung on, foul back. Nice cut by Davis. Pitch is up and in, 1-1. Pitch is a ground ball. Pitcher has it. He will take it himself, the one unassisted. So Shelby will leave them loaded, but they do get a run on a Roscoe double and then a sac fly. 4 innings in the books to the top of the 5th. Foley coming to bat, looking to add to a 4-1 lead here on JockJive.
Just about all white, Jones County. Diving catch at shortstop. Gross. Towards the gap. Diving catch in center field by Ben Aklinski. There is a shot towards deep short. Perhaps got it. Long throw over, and he got it.
We have us an update. Whoa, Troy's blown it open 11-2 in the top of the 6th, so they're in good shape. And he's swinging a miss, and there goes another bat. That's 2 of them in this game. It says Colby Jordan at the plate. It'll be Colby Jordan, Colton Watkins, Ethan Bentner. It's the middle third of the Foley lineup. Troy up 11-2, as we mentioned, so they're in good shape. Down the road at Charles Henderson, I've been told it's maybe 10 minutes from here, if that. Don't know if he's still there. I have never met him. I've met his wife, Shonda Rigby, who at last check is still the women's basketball coach here at Troy. Her husband, last I heard, was the head football coach here at Charles Henderson. The pitch. Coach Rigby had a couple really good years at Pensacola State where they made it, I think, to the national semifinals, and that was helped her get the job here at Troy. The 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, 2-2. Alan Phillips, any idea how high that wall is? I'm thinking it's at least 20, if not higher.
20 feet.
Yeah, 20 feet high. That's popped into shallow left center. The shortstop backpedaling makes the catch. We're trying to get an idea because it's only 310 down the line, but they have that wall up there. It might be more than 20. I'm trying to think how high that. 40? Signs are 8 feet. Yeah, that's. So that cancels out the short porch, the 310 down the left side. But they don't have one down the left field side, so may not like that as much if you're a left-handed hitter. The 0-1 is fouled at the plate. I'd like to give a tip of the cap to Mitchell next door. He's been playing a lot of Ozzy in between innings and stuff. So Ozzy really had two really good eras. Of course, his Black Sabbath era and his solo stuff. The 0-2 pitch is foul tipped. Oh, and it gets a piece of the umpire. I don't know if he got hit by the backswing or he got hit by the pitch. Oh, goodness. I want to say it was foul tipped back and hit him in the mask. Goodness. Let's see if he can, he's up. I understand this may take a second to shake off those cobwebs. And big hand for our home plate ump. Imagine, too, if you're able to continue because, you have to, squat down, bounce back up. Well, like I said, those umpires are getting their money, earning their keep today. Count 0-2 now. The pitch popped up. Left side, third baseman, will he have enough room? No, it'll bounce just over the netting on top of the Shelby County dugout. 0-2 the count. We are in the top of the fifth in our third and final game. Going considerably long in part, well, pretty much solely because of we had us an hour and 14-minute rain delay. It's a swing and a miss for strike three. And again, here in the American Legion, you play 7 innings. There, we haven't had a mercy rule yet. Now on a chopper, nice play by the pitcher. He'll fire a low throw, but picked out of there by the first baseman on a 1-3. So a 3 up, 3 down. Top of the fifth. To the bottom of the fifth we go. It's a 4-1 lead for Foley on JockJive.
Of Alabama Online, where legends log in. A tradition of excellence. Choose from over 100 affordable degree and certificate programs that fit your budget and schedule. Earn the same degree as you would on campus, with the same affordable tuition rate for every state. UA Online. Advance your career and change your life. Get started today at online.ua.edu.
Brady Nichols going from DH to the mound here in the bottom of the 5th. Jared Kahn will lead off the bottom of the 5th, followed by Sam Tolbert, Braylon Carroll. They trail 4-1 in this winner's bracket game, so both these teams the pitch is hit high to center field. Center fielder drifting back, still going back, but there to make the catch. Out number 1.
Next up, number 1, Sam Tolbert.
The pitch is low. Ball 1. And when hit high, center field again. You have to get on the horse. Oh, and he stops and makes the catch. So back-to-back grabs by Colby Jordan.
Next up, number 22, Braylon Carroll.
Braylon Carroll with a strikeout and a ground out short. Pitch is low, ball 2. That one up and away, ball 3. Count 2-1. That one popped up right side. First baseman in foul ground, but it'll be the catcher. Oh, and he missed it. Count now 2-2. The 2-2 pitch is ripped past the diving shortstop in the center. Good effort there by Brazil laying out, just could not come up with it. So the bottom of the 5th will continue for Brody Rascal, who doubled and scored his last time. He also struck out.
Coming up, number 8, Brady Rascal.
The pitch. Low for ball 1. The pitch swung on. Foul back. 1-1. The 0-2 pitch is low. It gets away from the catcher. Wild pitch will move the runner to second. In Carroll. Count now 1-2. One-two pitch. Missing low for ball 2. The pitch. Low, ball 3. Correction, that's ball 4. All of a sudden, a tying run coming to the plate here and Collier Smith. 10:19, so that means we're in hour number 9 of coverage today. Of course, an hour 14 of it was watching torrential rain come down. Like I said, it was impressive. That one hit down the right field line, foul. I mean, that's probably stuff Noah dealt with on the arc. Type of rain that was coming down. It was like sheets of it. It was blowing from side to side. Did not see any lightning, though. But thankfully, because of the turf field, it was able to drain fairly quickly. The 0-1 pitch is a strike called, 0-2. Runners off on the pitch, throw down to third, not in time. Oh, and it goes into left field, and the run will score on the E2. So stolen base, E2, makes it 4-2. Runner now to second. The pitch. Low, ball 1. Runner headed to third. The throw will go into left field again, and a run will score again. Reminds me of a story as Rascal scores to make it 4-3. Gulf Breeze High School made the playoffs. They are starting to do what has been going on, I imagine, for a good while in Alabama, where the playoff their series, their best 2 out of 3. So the FHSA did that for the first time this year. And Gulf Breeze beat Childs out of Tallahassee in game 1 of that series, exactly like you saw there. Catcher threw 2 balls down to third. Both of them ended up in left field. Gulf Breeze walked it off, and then Childs beat him in 3, but still. It reminded me of that. That's a base hit up the middle. And Collier Smith aboard. Hopwood at the plate. Low for ball 1. The pitch. Off the handle of the bat. Shortstop on the second base side over to first in time for the out. So it'll go 6-3. But Shelby County, with 2 outs, scores 2. On a pair of errors, we go to the top of the 6th. Foley with the slim 4-3 lead here on JockJive.
Just about all white Jones County. Diving catch at shortstop. Gross. Towards the gap. Diving catch in center field by Ben Aklinski. There is a shot towards deep short. Kraft's got it. Long throw over, and he got it.
It'll be the bottom third of the Foley lineup, starting with Mitchell Tuberville, and he takes ball one high. It'll be Tuberville, Nichols, and I think it's Nutzi, Jamie Nutzi, here in the top of the sixth. This is Foley post 99, Shelby County post 555. So to all those folks in all the different American Legions across Alabama, thank you for your service, number one, and thank you for supporting the youth of your area. The pitch is a strike called. I did not serve, but Dad did, uncles did, grandpas did. Actually have an interesting story as timeout. I'm 53. I didn't put all this together until I was 35, so we're a little slow on the uptake here. My dad served in Vietnam, I believe from 67 to 69, so he was there in the real ugly part, Vietnam. My dad's dad, granddaddy I call him, was shot down over Munster, Germany in, I believe, 43. He was a POW for 19 months until the war ended. The 2-2 pitch. Chopper, it stays fair. Oh, they called it a foul ball. They called it a foul ball. And my mom was in the convent to be a nun for about 2 years. Called up I'm the oldest of four. Diana is sibling number 2, my next sister. So I called her. I said, do you realize how lucky we are to even be here? Because the story goes, my granddaddy had a round chambered and thankfully chose not to. Otherwise, yours truly would not be sitting here. The 2-2 pitch. Up the middle. Second baseman sliding, but not going to be able to make a play. Great effort, though. Long run there by Drew Allison, but could not make a play, so an infield hit. Brady Nichols with a single and a run scored. The pitch is going to miss high for ball one. A 1-0 pitch. It's going to miss low, ball 2. The pitch. Strike called. Go to first and then runner back. About an hour 49 into this one. We might get past 11 here. The pitch. Fisted foul. Yeah, big shout out to the boss, Robert Williams, for having the wherewithal to ask, because the original plan was I was going to go home tonight, but then you had this delay, and then you had the fact that you got these 2-lane roads before I hit 10. I'm like, I don't know. So thank you again to Robert. The pitch. Up and in, ball 3. Yeah, original plan was, instead of taking all those 2-lane roads, I guess take 2-lane roads to Greenville, and then that way you can take, 65 to 10. Or actually get off at the Flomaton exit, actually. The pitch. Swing and a miss. There goes another bat. Strike 3. So that's 3 bats that have gone flying in this one. And the interesting thing is, like I said, we haven't had rain for hours. Maybe it's just these guys are tired. Because it's not normal to be playing baseball at 10:30 at night now, unless, of course, you're in the majors. And even then, pretty much every game starts around 7 or 7:30 local time. Of course, those guys get paid. St. Louis Cardinals fan here. You're just so mediocre. I mean, if they're lucky, they'll get a wild card spot, but not much after that. Did not realize the Braves are having a tough go of it this year. I have yet to go. The pitch. Check swing to the pitcher. Oh, it's bobbled, recovered. He'll go to first. It'll go 1-3. Thought about turning 2, but that's all they could get. The Mississippi Braves, or the M Braves, as they used to be called, have now relocated to Columbus, Georgia. Was wanting to check out that new stadium over there. Just haven't had a chance to go watch the Wahoos on the road this year with all the broadcasting stuff. The pitch. Low for a ball. Have not been to see the Smokies play, either at their old stadium in Kodak and now where they are in Knoxville, or the Trash Pandas. I've driven by it, haven't been in it. Been to every other park, though, in the Southern League. The pitch. Strike call. I really miss the Bay Bears not being around anymore. Of course, they're now the Trash Pandas, but so back in the day, you had Pensacola, Mobile, and Biloxi all having a team within a 2-hour drive of I-10. The 1-1, swing and a miss, 2-2. The pitch hit high to the right side. First baseman may have enough room in foul ground. He does, makes the play. I believe that was Richie making the grab. So Foley will leave a runner on after the leadoff single. Shelby County coming to bat here in the bottom of the 6th, trailing 4-3 here on JockJive.
Of Alabama Online, where legends log in. A tradition of excellence. Choose from over 100 affordable degree and certificate programs that fit your budget and schedule. Earn the same degree as you would on campus, with the same affordable tuition rate for every state. UA Online. advance your career, and change your life. Get started today at online.ua.edu.
Pardon me. The finish line is in sight, ladies and gentlemen. In the bottom of the 6th of our triple header, which has stretched out because of an hour and 15, it was an hour 14 technically. In the bottom of the 1st of game 1. And the rain also affecting the one game down at Charles Henderson. It was supposed to be at 7, started at 8. Last I heard, Troy was up 11-2. As Mason 6 will lead off the bottom of the 6th, the number 9 batter. This might be the first time I've ever heard of the last name 6 outside of Motley Crue. That is Paul 2. Mason with just the 1 X in his last name. Of course, that's not Nicky's real last name either, but 2-0 pitch is a strike called. The 2-1. Strike called, 2-2. Low for ball 3. Pitch missing high for ball 4. So leadoff man aboard. It's the 3rd time the leadoff man's been aboard here for Shelby. They are 0 for 2 getting that run across, though. Hoping to change that here in the 6th as we get to the top of the lineup, Drew Allison. The pitch is a strike. Throw down will not be in time. Almost slid past the base there. Stolen base, Mason 6. The pitch, the bunt is down. It's a good one. And it's barehanded, and that's going to be a bunt single. It might have rolled foul if they gave it a chance. But a perfectly executed bunt by the leadoff batter, Allison, who's on for the 3rd time to go with 2 walks. So the tying run now at 3rd, go-ahead run now at 1st for Baker Davis. Pitch up and in, ball 1. Baker Davis has walked twice and grounded out to the pitcher. Runner from first is off. He will make it without a throw. Allison safe at second. Now a base hit could give Shelby the lead. They have not led today. 2-0 pitch. Missing inside, ball 2. .30 pitch is a strike call. 2-1. The 3-1. Strike 2 called on the inside corner. Pay off pitch. Low and inside, ball 4. And Shelby's got him loaded with nobody out. Jarrett Kahn, who, pardon me, singled in the first, hit into a double play in the third, flew out to center. In the 5th, corner infielders in. The pitch, big swing and a miss. The pitch. Oh, he gets away from the catcher. The runner from third will come in and score. The ball gets away, but it'll stay on the infield. Runners at second and third. We're tied at 4. 6 scoring on the wild pitch. Allison to third. Davis to second. Correction, 2-0 the count. 2-0 pitch, a chopper. Third baseman charges. Oh, he gets under his glove, and a run's going to score. I think the third baseman saw the pitcher cross right in front of him, and he just didn't get low enough. I think he was worried about bumping into his teammate. And it's now 5-4. I mean, it's infield in. I mean, nobody touched it, but they should have, as Allison comes in to score. Hard hit ball under the third baseman's glove. Runner will be stopped at third as the strong throw comes in from left, and we have the bases loaded once again. Hard hit ball, knocked down by the third baseman. The shortstop has it. He'll go to second. Not in time. Now makes it still 5-4 with Braylon Carroll at the plate. The pitch, swing, and a miss, 0-1. Time called by the batter. Infielders in all around. Actually, it is 6-4. Couldn't see the scoreboard all the way from here. Bases loaded. That one outside, ball 1. So Foley led 4-0 after 3.5. Shelby County 1 in the 4th, 2 in the 5th, 3 here in the 6th. That's outside for ball 2. More changes here for Foley as you have fielders going all over the place. Again, we mentioned Foley's got these very unique digital camo uniforms, which are absolutely impossible to see the numbers from up here with 53-year-old eyes. Rody Ruskell to the plate. Still nobody out. This is the 7th batter of the inning. Infielders all in all over for Foley. That one is low for ball 1. The pitch is up and away. They're going to check, but it's going to be ball 4. And another run will score. So it is a 4-run inning and still nobody out. Barring a triple play right here, Shelby County will bat around in the bottom of the 6th. That one is strike. That one a ball. 1-1. That one low, 2-1. 2-0 pitch. That's low and away. See, it's ball 3. The pitch is a strike called, 3-1. That one poked in shallow right, a base hit. A run is going to score. They will hold the runner at third, so we'll still have the bases loaded. As Collier Smith will bring in Sam Tolbert, now a 5-run inning. It's 8-4. Scoreboard just reads 7-4. I thought they had 5 runs this inning. The pitch is ground ball. Third baseman has it and thought about coming home, but he'll go to first instead. There was a little bobble there at third. He was trying to turn his body, but I don't know if his foot slipped out from under him. So a 5-3 and an RBI. I have them scoring 6 this inning to make it 9-4. And one hit high to right field. Right fielder drifting back. Catch is made. Runner will tag from second, and another run will score. Scoreboard reads 9-4. I have 10-4. Drew Allison is the 11th batter of the inning. And he takes strike 1. Runner at third is Collier Smith, the pitch. And he is hit by a pitch. Drew Allison reaching for the 4th time. He struck out. He has gone walk, walk, bunt single, hit by pitch. Baker Davis. He's been on base 3 times with 3 walks. The pitch is a strike called. The pitch is strike 2 called. And hit by a pitch. Bases loaded again. It's been a tale of 2 halves in this game. Again, after 3.5, halfway home, and it was a 4-0 lead for Shelby. For Foley. It's been Shelby ever since. 1 in the 4th, 2 in the 5th. It says 5 in the 6th. I have 7. The pitch. That one hit high to center field. And the catch is made. I have 7 scoring to make it 11-4. Anyway, we'll go to the top of the 7th when we get back here on JockJive. All right, I asked the folks next door. They have 9, so I guess we'll go with that. I thought 7 runs came in that inning to make it 10, but we'll go with 9. So what should be the final 3 outs of this day that has gotten a lot longer than we thought it would be because of the time limit. I mean the weather delay and the fact that they do play 7 innings regardless unless there is a mercy rule. This one at 2 hours and 15 minutes and counting. The pitch is inside to Cooper Watkins, who had an RBI single his last time. He's also grounded out and struck out. Pitch a swing and a miss. 0-1. The pitch, swing and a miss. 0-2. The pitch, swung on, fouled. Back. The pitch, a swing and a miss. They'll throw down to complete. Strikeout. 1 down here in the 7th. Bryant Banks to the plate. He is 0 for 3. Reached on an error in the 3rd. Not sure if we're seeing a pitching change here. I believe so. I have a new pitcher when we get back on JockJive. Collier Smith called on to try to get the last 2 outs of this one. Bryant Banks to the plate. And he takes low for ball 1. So again, the action will resume tomorrow at 9. With Tuscumbia and what looks like Foley. Then most likely the Hackleberg will take on Daphne at 11:30 with Shelby taking on goodness. Take on Hackleburg in the 2 o'clock game. Again, we'll update these scores. Like I said, been a long day. My chicken scratch is pretty bad. So we will definitely get a copy of the bracket, and we'll get it on our Facebook page before the night is over, or before the action starts tomorrow. That's a swing and a miss. It gets away from the catcher, and that's going to be, I guess, a strikeout wild pitch. Banks to first base for Colby Jordan, who singled and scored a run, walked, and popped out at short.
Coming up to bat, number 14, Colby Jordan.
Pitch is up for a ball. The pitch inside corner, strike one. That is up and in for ball two. The pitch, a swing and a miss, 2-2. Hard hit ball past the shortstop into center field for a hit. So runners now at first and second with one out. For Colton Watkins, who is, I guess, 0 for 1. He's got a walk, a sac fly, and a strikeout. Yeah, again, thankful to Robert for getting me a room here tonight because, like I said, you're looking at getting back at 1:30 in the morning back to Gulf Breeze. And like I said, a lot of 2-lane roads between here and the interstate. So we'll spend the night in Troy, go back tomorrow. Ground ball through the 5-6 hole, abates it. They will hold the runner at third base. Third base coach putting the brakes on early as the throw comes all the way into home. Bases loaded now.
Next up, number 8, Ethan Bettner.
The chopper, it's bobbled by the pitcher, bobbled by the third baseman, everybody's safe. As Banks will score Jordan to third, Watkins to second. It is 9-5.
Next up, number 10,
Mitchell
Mitchell Tuberville.
Tuberville is 1 for 3. He singled in the 6th. He's also grounded out to short and struck out. Pitch is up, ball 1. Oh, and he's hitting the back. As Jordan scores, Colton Watkins to third, Bettner to second. It's 9-6. As it's now past 11 o'clock, which means I think we're in hour number 10 of coverage today. Granted, one of those parts of 10 hours was sitting watching a monsoon. That was in our first game. That one a strike called. This is Brady Nichols, who has lined out to center, singled and scored and struck out. The pitch Up, ball 1. Chopper to the right side, foul, 1-2. He checks his swing, and it's a strike 3 called. I have 2 outs in my book. The stadium reads 1. That is strike 1. Strike called, 0-2. All right, so I was right. I had 7 in the inning to make it 10-6, and apparently that's what the stadium board reads now, the pitch. I had 7 in the inning, and they only had 6 on the board, so I'm like, all right, I'll go with that. So it is 10-6, and the tying run at the plate. And that is strike 3 called. Right at it's at 11:05. So 2 hours and 26 minutes are in the ballpark is what we needed for our third and final game. Shelby County will win this one 10-6. So thanks again for the folks at American Legion for supporting JockJive, and the boss, Robert Williamson, for allowing me to sit in today. James Hardy will be here tomorrow and I believe on Sunday. So JockJive will be back here in about 10 hours for the start of coverage of Day 3 of the 2025 Alabama American Legion State Baseball Tournament here on JockJive. Good evening.